MasterChef is back.
I've come into this to change my life.
2 expert judges to decide who wins.
We're looking for a great cook who can make it as a professional. Someone to turn out exceptional food under pressure.
I'm a very competitive person, yeah. I desperately want to win this.
The prize, to work in a top restaurant.
This competition just gets tougher. Whoever wins, it's going to change their life.
I want this so badly.
MasterChef is going large. These 6 contestants all want to become the next star restaurant chef. But in this programme, only one winner will get through to Friday's quarter-final. They face 3 tough tests. They have to invent a dish from scratch.
You've got the blend of the sweetness and the sharpness bang on.
They have to survive the pressure of working in a professional kitchen.
These people paying customers in there, they're hungry, they want to eat. Yeah, let's go.
And they have to impress the judges with their own recipes.
If you went to a restaurant and somebody put that in front of you, you'd be going, oh, yeah, winner.
All in just 2 days.
Well, welcome to MasterChef. We want you to prepare us one very competent plate of food. When you've finished this task, 3 of you will be going home. Good luck.
It's the quick elimination test. Deciding which 3 stay are judges John Turode, top chef and restaurateur.
But we have to remember these are amateurs. These are people who've cooked in their own kitchens and own their own kitchens.
And food writer and ingredients expert Greg Wallace.
What I'm looking for today is competence. I want to see somebody who is not thrown by the ingredients.
The contestants have 40 minutes to invent a dish and cook it from today's ingredients, which are chicken, Parma ham, goat's cheese, peas, mushrooms, rice, potatoes, ciabatta, tarragon, figs, and rhubarb. They can use as few or as many ingredients as they like. Victoria wants a new career using the skills she's honed as a housewife and mother of 4.
I have produced 4 children. I've supported my husband, and I'd like to do something for me now.
You seem like a fairly confident person. You've been cooking quite a while by the looks of it. Who do you cook for?
My family and friends, and I've been doing it for 30 years.
Would you tell me exactly what you're cooking for me?
A risotto of sorts.
What liquid is the rice going to absorb?
I don't know.
29-year-old Sonal is an experimental cook who hopes her unusual combination of ingredients will get her through to the next round.
I love experimenting with things that are unknown, tiny little ingredients that nobody's ever heard of, and I like pushing them to their limits.
You seem quite feisty. You seem sort of fairly confident about yourself. Is that going to reflect in your food?
Yeah, ballsy food. I'm not afraid to try new things.
John, you're shaking a little bit there. You okay?
I'm definitely nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Why are you on here today then, John?
Because I love my cooking.
And who do you normally cook for?
Well, my missus every night, and any friends. I mean, they're queuing up to come round mostly, so...
Well, you should charge them then, John.
Well, sometimes I do.
Construction worker John lives and breathes food and hopes MasterChef will launch his cooking career.
MasterChef is my life now, until it ends. I don't want it to end. I want this so badly.
MasterChefese, you've got 20 minutes left. Tell me, what would you expect to get out of winning MasterChef?
I would love to have my dream of a little restaurant in the country.
RAF veteran Don feels it's his last chance to make his dreams come true.
I've come into this to change my life. And the only way I'm really going to change my life is to win this.
You've got 10 minutes left.
Helen is a corporate high achiever, but is desperate for a new challenge.
I've always been quite successful in my career, but it would be amazing to be able to do something that you're passionate about.
Helen?
Hello.
Where does the love of cooking come from?
Probably hunger.
Do you have a style?
Pretty informal, pretty casual.
"23-year-old Tom hopes his eagerness and energy will get him noticed.
Very driven. If someone tells me to do something, I'll pick it up straight away.
Tom, why are you here? Why are you on MasterChef?
To win.
Because?
Well, I want to be a chef more than anything.
Guys, you have just got 2 minutes and your food should be on the plate. That's it, finished, done.
First up is mother of four Victoria. She's made pan-fried chicken on risotto, made without any stock. Will this impress the judges?
I think for, you know, a bag of ingredients you haven't seen before, we've done okay.
I don't know whether I'm really unhappy that you attempted the risotto with no chance of making stock, or I'm delighted that you actually managed to get it moist. I can't decide which way to go.
Experimental cook Sonal has used the most ingredients, and she's made crostini with chicken, figs, goat's cheese, peas and chutney. Has she overdone it?
Chewy bread, taste of sweet figs, chicken's lost in it. Who knows?
I like the idea of the fact you've made a chutney, and then on the side here we've got an addition of, looks like some...
Goat's cheese.
Goat's cheese on the side of it.
Yeah. Maybe should have kept it a little more simple, I think.
As far as flavours go, there's nothing really distinctive. There's nothing which is really powerful. You obviously have got a bit of talent. You know what you're doing. We just, you know, need to calm you down a bit, probably.
RAF veteran Don's made crispy chicken with mushroom and tarragon. Will his dish bring him closer to his restaurant dream?
That's very strong in tarragon.
Yeah. If I would say one thing to you, I don't think you should cook a potato and burn it.
Certainly.
OK?
Tom's wrapped chicken contains some garlic mushrooms, and he served it with mushrooms and goat's cheese on a piece of ciabatta.
Your chicken is drying.
Yep.
Woody rich mushrooms, salty goat's cheese, then the chicken and then the ham. It's good. The flavours are right, the combination is right.
High achiever Helen wants to show her technical ability with her chicken and goat's cheese wrapped in Parma ham served on a potato rosti.
There's a nice saltiness that goes with that ham on the outside, and the chicken is lovely and moist. The figs are in there, and I don't know if you need those. What you have done, though, is you've cooked what I would consider to be a competent, fairly clean plate of food. That's a pretty good start.
Thank you.
Construction worker John is risking his dream on French toast with rhubarb and vanilla ice cream.
I think, for a start, you should be applauded because you're the only cook in here who didn't go straight for the chicken. I think you've got the blend of the sweetness and the sharpness on the rhubarb absolutely bang on.
Thank you, yeah.
The problem we've got is this texture of that bread in the centre, because it is quite thick and it's also made from olive oil, and therefore it won't soak the egg up because the olive oil's resistance inside the bread.
I was nervous. I mean, this is so important to me.
I just wonder what would happen if you weren't so nervous.
Let me show you.
John and I have now got to judge you. You leave, get a cup of tea, wait for us to call you back in. Thank you very much.
Well done, everybody.
It is the first test. We know that 3 people are going to go home.
I would like to get rid of Victoria. She should never, ever have attempted risotto in the first place without a stock to do it with.
She wants to prove something to herself, that's great, but actually what we're looking for is we're looking for MasterChef.
Are we agreed then?
Yeah, Victoria goes home. Bye.
I see with Don that he's got the right ideas, but not the right execution.
I don't think you should cook a potato and burn it on MasterChef.
Don ain't no winner of MasterChef, in no shape or guise. So I think...
Cut to the chase.
He's gone.
The most well-constructed, the most well-conceived plate came today from Helen. The chicken was moist, it was wrapped in the ham was crispy. Yes, the figs were not quite right, but it was clean, it was well cooked, well executed, good techniques, and I think Helen deserves to go through Absolutely.
I really want to do this and I really want to succeed. So it feels like there's a lot on the line, really, if you like.
I agree with you. I think she should go through, absolutely.
OK, so Helen's in. Don and Victoria are out. We've got 3 left.
John is the only one brave enough to go, right, I'll show them that I can do something else other than fry this chicken.
I'll go away here crying if I've not got through. That's the honest truth. I'll probably cry if I get through.
What he did deliver was a nice little dish which we like to eat.
Now, look, Tom is a cook that can be moulded because he's at such an early stage in his cooking.
I don't think I'm the best cook here. I think I could be the best cook here, given the time and sort of input that people need to give me.
I like the idea of the chicken. Delicious. But mushrooms and the goat's cheese on a piece of dry bread, a slab of dry bread, didn't work.
I don't know how controversial this is for you, but I don't like the style of Sonal.
Well, OK, go on, explain why.
Well, because she had no clear idea at all about where she was going to go with that food. It went fig, it went chicken, it went cheese, it went bits of uncooked fig.
I think I may have overdone it with the figs. Too many ingredients.
I understand the dish didn't really come together, but actually there were parts which were very clever. And I didn't see that with Tom's food.
Phew.
First task is over, and 3 of you are going home. Helen? Congratulations, you're staying. Dom? Victoria? Sorry, guys, you're leaving us. Thank you. OK. John? Congratulations, you're cooking tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, it's between you, Sonal, and Tom. Sonal? Tom? Sorry, Tom, you're leaving us. Congratulations, Sonal. Congratulations, guys. Well done.
When it came down to Tom and I really didn't think I would get through. So relieved.
I never knew it would feel this good to go through.
I feel fantastic. I'm absolutely over the moon.
For the moment, they can relax. But tomorrow, the pressure is on as they face 2 more daunting tests. It's early morning on the 2nd day of the competition, and the contestants arrive at Malmaison, a stylish restaurant and hotel serving modern European cuisine in the heart of London.
Hi, John.
John, Sonal, pleased to meet you. So basically today you're going to have 1 on each section, 1 on the sauce, 1 on the fish, 1 on the hot starter garnish.
Head chef John has high expectations for his new team.
Got a lot booked for lunch, it's going to be very fast, very busy service, so listen to what I'm saying and loads of energy.
After a busy hour of prepping and learning, the first orders come in. Helen's working the grill, where she's in charge of all the steaks and lamb main course.
And check on lamb, stew steak for it, 2 mash. Not away, get ready. OK. First cover, yeah, look lively, guys.
But high-achieving Helen is too eager to get started. An expensive mistake.
Helen, take the steak off, chuck it in the bin. I said get ready, yeah? In a minute we're going, get ready, I'm giving you a warning. I didn't say go, I said get ready, OK? Listen to me. And check on 4 covers, asparagus salad, parfait, 2 brims. Table 14.
John is in charge of the swordfish, black bream and asparagus dish. It's proving very popular.
How long, John? 2 brim?
3 minutes, chef.
3 minutes, you got 2, yes?
Thank you, chef.
Yeah, you need to hurry up. Got hungry people out there.
Sorry, chef.
17 as well. Yeah? Come on, let's move, mate.
With 4 dishes on order, John's nerves are getting the better of him.
Oh,
Johnny, let's go. Salmon, swordfish. These people paying customers in there. They're hungry, they want to eat. Yeah, let's go.
yes, chef.
Sausage garnish. I think it's more difficult than I think they'd imagined. The heat's a factor. OK, you got check on 2 scallop, 1 parfait, 1 goat cheese tart. Sonal, 1 scallop's on, yes? Hello, Sonal.
Yes, chef.
On the other side of the kitchen, Sonal is in charge of the scallop starter and all side orders.
It's harder than I ever thought it would be. It's intense. 1 scallop's coming up.
OK, that's it, let's go.
Sonal's first attempt at the scallops is fault-free, and Chef John is very impressed.
That's it.
Back on the grill, Helen's determined not to make a mistake again.
It's a bit of a nightmare, but you just got to keep with it, otherwise you just lose it.
Soon, Helen begins to produce faultless plates of food.
Helen, nice cooking on the lamb. Keep it up like that, yeah?
Yeah.
It's halfway through service, and normally experimental cook Sonal is focused and producing great restaurant food.
I'm loving it. I love it.
On the plate, yeah? Come to the pass with it.
With the 2 girls going well, John is still struggling.
John.
Yes, chef.
Where's the asparagus, John? John, asparagus, yeah? Chuck in the bin, get new one on, quick, let's go. Get it in the bin.
Sorry, chef. Just hard work keeping up with everything, keeping your eye on everything, really. I'm doing my best.
After 3 hot and stressful hours, John and Greg meet head chef John Woodward to see how they got on.
Tell me about Helen.
Cooking was OK, but it was a little bit mechanical. Didn't have much touch, a little bit robotic. Overcooked a couple of steaks.
How did John get on?
John is very, very keen, very passionate, but when the check started coming, John seemed to just lose it. Just seemed to be a bit like a headless chicken.
And Sonal?
Sonal was very good, a lot more passion, a lot more desire. Seemed to enjoy her cooking a lot more.
If you had to employ one of them, which one?
If I had to, I would employ Sonal. She's got the ability, she's got the passion, the desire.
Now they're straight back to MasterChef HQ to cook their best 2-course meal. Yesterday, Sonal's experimental food got mixed reviews, but she impressed in the pro kitchen. Can she now shine with her outlandish flavours and become a winner? The judges applauded John for his rhubarb dish, but nerves have just let him down. Now he'll have to cook the meal of his life to make up for lost ground. Helen's technical ability impressed the judges, and she finally proved she could cope with the pressure of the restaurant. It's the final test.
Welcome back. We know you've worked hard already, but this is the first chance we get to see your food.
At the end of this, we will have 1 course finalist. I wish you the best of luck. Your time starts now.
They have just 1 hour to cook a 2-course meal of their own design. Only one of them will win a place in Friday's quarter-final. John's nerves have let him down so far. Can he control them enough so he can show the judges what he can really do?
What are you going to wow us with, John? What's going to make you a quarter-finalist?
Well, what I'm cooking today, I'm going to do a rack of lamb with an anchovy crust. And for dessert, I'm doing a grilled Alaska.
Yeah.
John, have you had fun so far?
I've definitely been nervous.
Now all you got to do is get control of yourself and your nerves and deliver it.
Yeah, cheers,
because it sounds great. Sounds good, John.
Thank you.
John's using the anchovies with his lamb, which is great way to season. Very ancient way of seasoning lamb. I like the idea of the raspberry ice cream. There is the want to do something interesting, and I think that has to be part of it.
You've had 15 minutes.
Experimental cook Sonal is hoping her original menu will prove she can successfully bring difficult flavours together.
I think you've got some fascinating food going on here.
I'm basically being who I am, which is a Brit Asian, so...
Asian Anglo style of food.
It's British. It's not mixing. It is what it is, and it's what I am. So that's what I'm trying to show.
Sonal, do you think you're going to have enough time to do it?
Yep. You leave me alone.
Some of Sonal's ideas are absolutely delightful, and she's put a lot of work into it.
You've only got 20 minutes left, guys. 20 minutes left. Helen, why are you here at MasterChef?
I'm hoping to change my future. to do something different with my life at some stage.
Can I ask you, does anything ever faze you, Helen? Because you seem about as calm and as calculated as the quiet assassin.
It must be my face, but it's not how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling?
Very nervous and running out of time.
Helen's showing technical skill with her scallops and roasted turbot with beans and fennel. But will it show enough flair to make her a quarter-finalist?
The problem I've got with Helen is her food is competent. I'm not getting any surprises at all and no delight from Helen.
They've all got good ideas, but it's just a matter now of what they're going to deliver.
That's it. Finished. Time is up.
John's dreams are resting on anchovy-encrusted lamb with papillote potatoes, then raspberry oat and honey grilled Alaska.
Having the lamb that rare is a big, big problem for me. I get the mint in the peas. I don't think it's a bad attempt.
Lovely salted anchovies, wonderful fresh mint, great peas, and the one thing that's missing, there's no taste of lamb.
Now, tell us the problem you had with the pudding.
Well, the ice cream didn't set, just turned into custard, so I had to go with it.
And what we've got is wonderful raspberry flavour, that sticky meringue that goes on top. It's very sweet.
I think that's a real shame.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd love to have a go at it perfect, but, you know, there is no escaping at the moment that it's a slop.
I'm absolutely gutted, but can't do much about it now.
Experimental cook Sonal has made spiced lamb with samphire broad bean salad and saffron potatoes. For dessert, she's made a rose palette of tuile biscuits, Indian soft cheese and rose caviar.
See, the thing is, at the moment, we've got some extraordinary flavours going on here. We've got star anise and cinnamon and cumin and coriander. Wow.
I'm a spice queen. I don't overdo it.
I've got to say, you're right. Your spices aren't overdone. They are subtle. They're really interesting. There's some very interesting flavours. But I don't know if that's by fluke.
Wow. There are 8, 9 flavourings going on there, so you don't pick up very much lamb at all.
OK, so let's move from your lamb main course to your rose palette dessert.
Yeah.
Let's give this a fair crack of the whip. Good. The lightness of that and the different flavours that play out their story, I think, is an absolute delight.
Thank you.
Helen is hoping her scallop, pancetta and pea starter and her roasted turbot on spiced beans and fennel main will take her through to the quarter-final.
Let me start by saying I think this is a very attractive dish.
Thank you.
You've got slight mint in the peas, sweet scallops, salty, crispy bacon. What you set out to do, you have actually accomplished 100%.
If you went to a restaurant and somebody put that in front of you, you'd be going, oh, yeah, winner. That's great.
Thanks.
Let's move on to your main course. I know, without even trying, the beans and the fennel, in no way is it going to work. Together is a struggle for my palate, a real struggle.
It's really interesting. I totally agree with what Greg said. But what I do like is I love this big piece of fish. It's so rich, it's so delicious, and the meatiness of that fish goes with that paprika and those beans. I don't think you need the fennel at all. Yeah. I think it's a real shame, because in a way it's saying to me, do you know, I was coming on MasterChef and I wanted to show them something else and I wanted it to really work.
That's the thing, isn't it? You want to show as much as you can do.
2 of you will be going home and we will have 1 quarter-finalist. Thanks very much. See ya.
That was really nerve-wracking. I thought I was going to cry at the end of that.
This is MasterChef, all right? First and foremost, they have to cook these dishes competently. They've got to sweat blood and tears to get that title.
The most difficult thing is to take these people who are amateurs and actually make them ready to become a professional cook.
That John, I think he lives and breathes food. If he cooked that lamb another 1,000 times, he wouldn't cook it as bad as he did it today.
I'll have to reevaluate my life, really, if I don't get through, because this is a life thing for me, it's not just a competition.
We can forgive little mistakes all over the place, but when you're talking about the main item on your main course not working and the main item on your dessert not working, I'm really sorry, but it's over. I'm unsure about Sonal. I really am unsure. The one thing I have seen, though, is I've seen her work in a very, very impressive way. The way she made a tuile, the intense flavour of that cheese cream with the saffron and the pistachio nuts.
To get that many flavours inside one mouthful, I think is impressive.
Not particularly a dessert person, but I wanted to push myself and try something.
She didn't succeed at all for me with that main course. I was looking for lots of different flavours. I think that is ill-conceived.
OK, Helen. I think she did the best job today. You seem to do things so effortlessly, and then what came up were two very well-constructed, well-cooked, delicious courses.
That stew with the borlotti beans was great, but big mistake sticking that fennel on there. So that touch there was, I don't know what was going on.
They were absolutely right, the fennel didn't work with the halibut and bean dish.
Now look, Helen's food, although competent, although tasty, it's not the sort of stuff champions are made of.
The problem I've got is I can see Helen as a great technician, but is there that inventive streak, that sort of really interesting sort of food streak that Solon's got?
You can pick out positives in both these girls.
Well, firstly, thank you very much indeed. You worked really hard, and I thank you for that. Unfortunately, two of you will be going home.
We have picked a winner, a quarter-finalist, and that person is Helen.
Well done, Paul. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm happy for Helen, but at the same time I'm so gutted.
Good luck, go and win now, eh?
I had a lot more to give and I would have loved the opportunity to do it, but hey.
Because MasterChef was so important to me, my nerves really got to me. I'm gutted, obviously, but I still want to pursue a career in food because it's what I enjoy the most.
How you doing?
I'm all right, how are you? Well?
I won it.
You didn't.
I did, I'm in the kitchen now, I've just won it.
Oh, you won it, clever girl.
Peter, Daksha and Dean back here to cook for us again.
I hope that John and Gregor are impressed with what I do today.
My style of cooking has changed and the way I cook is different.
MasterChef's definitely changed my life. I'm no longer a digger driver.